Morning guys. Okay, this morning I'm just going to show you a quick tip on how I get the edges of my paper really flat so you can put them through the printer. I've had a few questions lately on how I do it and how I iron them, or if I iron them. So to actually make my paper, I do it in the garden because I'm lucky at the moment because the sun is still shining here in Portugal. And all as I do, I dip my paper in either tea or coffee or a mixture of both, and just lie it on my lawn, on the grass in the garden, and it dries in no time at all. So, and I just love the sound of all this crunkly old paper. So to get it flat, it stays quite flat anyway, unless we have a windy day and it just blows everywhere. But to pop it through the printer, you have to have these edges really flat. Okay, so when I used to do it, I used to just pop it on here on the ironing board and just iron it flat like this, like we all do, and you get these wrinkly edges. Whether you can see them, it's like all bumpy, it's all wavy here, and that's what gets caught in the printer. It does it on both sides, look, for some reason. So what I do now, what I've done for a little while, you can see this dirty mark here. This is my ironing board that I use for all my work, for paper and fabric. I put the edge of the paper right on the end, so it's almost sort of like overlapping here. Okay, and then I got my iron and I put it on the hottest setting, so don't leave it on your paper for too long, and you just iron it over the edge. Okay, so it's just over the edge, and that stops it for some reason getting all bumpy. So I do the same on both sides. You just iron it over that edge like that, and then I just go over the whole thing. This doesn't matter too much, the actual flat bit. It's just this edge here, okay, that you just really need to be flat to go through the printer. So ironing it like this, pop it right on the edge like that, and then just iron it so it just overlaps, just hangs over just a little bit, and just iron it like that. And the same with this side. And then what you can do, you just can go over that bit with your flat iron. So it makes a big difference, because this is the one here. Can you see the difference here? So we've got a bumpy bit here, it's all wavy there, and just ironing over that little lip bit, it makes it really flat. So that's it. That's how I get my papers really flat. So I hope that's a quick tip for you. Give it a go, especially if you print, or if you want your pages to be really nice and flat on the edges. Alright guys, there's your tip for the day. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.